Hello guys, this is a Witness Without Identity channel. We got this guy named Alex Acosta. He gave Jeffrey Epstein a special deal, like when he was supposed to go to jail, and he was able to get away. So here I want to talk about it a little bit, but I want you to watch the video. I think it's in CNN. They talk about it a little bit, so in more detail, and uh, so basically, Jeffrey Epstein was in Florida, and he was able to let him get off the hook. So watch it, and then I will come back to you and let you know what I think.
CBS News legal analyst Ricky Kleeman joins us at the table to discuss. You know, the charges, Ricky, are pretty disgusting, but they've been disgusting for a long time. And his attorney, one of his attorneys, is saying this is essentially a do-over. So do you think it's that? And if not, what makes this different?
Well, the expected defense move would be to say, we'll file a motion to dismiss because this has all been litigated before, and he was given immunity back in 2008 by the Southern District of Miami in the federal prosecution when a 53-page indictment just went away. It was dismissed. He got to do 13 months on one state count of a solicitation of prostitution. So he went from being a predator to simply being a John. Of the 13 months, by the way, he
So
used
why-
to go
why
to work.
now? Why
So
now?
He went six days a week.
Yeah.
6 days a week. So what you
rent-free
have,
living.
what you have now is the defense says this is a do-over. We already got immunity. Southern District of New York simply says, look, he had an agreement with the Southern District of Florida that does not bind the Southern District of New York. That's going to be the biggest piece of litigation here. Now they are looking for new victims, so they may have some new charges.
How big let's talk about this plea deal, which has been criticized from the get-go.
It's appalling.
It is appalling. Why?
Because you have a sex trafficking indictment with multiple victims. It goes away, and the victims are never informed about it.
It was done in secret.
So if it's done in secret, why would you do that? Well, because it was really a terrible, terrible plea deal.
So the individual who negotiated that plea deal, Alexander Acosta, is now labor secretary in the Trump administration. He was grilled about that deal by Congress, but was approved. What's next for him?
Well,
Is he tainted?
I think he is greatly tainted, and I think there will be a groundswell. You have to remember the change of time and change of culture. At the time, 2008, when people were victims in situations like this, they had shame. Now, because of the Me Too movement, now they have courage. So Alex Acosta becomes public enemy number 2. Jeffrey Epstein being number 1, but number 2 because he did this sweetheart deal. And it is going to be looked at and dissected, and I think Alex Acosta needs to talk to his family and have a big reconsideration because already people are calling for his resignation.
This sounds very much like Brian Stevenson always says, that the justice system works very differently if you are rich and guilty than if you are poor and innocent.
Well, unfortunately, this is proof positive of that. So I do hope that new victims come forward, and apparently they are.
All right, Ricky Kleeman.
Hello guys, okay, this is the situation, guys. Welcome to the witness. Okay, so welcome back. So as you have seen, so this guy that Alex Acosta, he was able to come out with like a very mischievous, nefarious deal for Jeffrey Epstein, and that is pretty amazing how he made it happen. It's like he got a deal where the guys go to jail on the 13th month, but also on top of that, he's able to leave the jail for 6 days. After 6 days, tell me where you find things like this. I'm telling you, the rich are getting away with murder, and it's quite stunning. It's stunning to see things like this all the time. Like, I don't know what you guys think. I want to hear from you guys. If you guys can put a comment. There's so much conspiracies out there. Like, wow, they are all connected, those elites, and they are very powerful. And I'm not a conspiracy kind of guy. I'm not into that. I like to talk about what is real. But this seems like there's some sort of nefarious people, okay, working on the background. They are making deals, and they have like a hand on the power of the world, the power that be. They make things happen. Because look at what happened, right? They were able to get him out after 13 months in Florida, right? And this guy, Alex Acosta, that made that happen, is also working for the Trump administration. That's another thing. So he knows Trump elected him in his administration. Trump knows Jeffrey Epstein. So everybody's kind of connected, the whole gang. And Trump and Jeffrey Epstein also know Bill Clinton. So it's both the Democrat and the Republican. They both know each other, but they act like they hate each other. But I think they're all the same. It's all gangsters, man. Like, you know, I mean, and so now they try to get him to stay to jail in Florida, right? They couldn't get him. They give him a lesser crime, which is like soliciting prostitution, which is lesser than a predator, a pedophile. So it's lesser to do that. So, and now the guy was known as a pedophile. Now they finally find him guilty in New York, but now they find a way to kill him. Who killed him? It's weird, man. I mean, those guys are powerful. Is it Acosta? Maybe Alex Acosta had sexual relationship with those young women too. We don't know. So I just want to let you know I'm very interested in this case. Please subscribe to the channel. Please keep following. Let me know what you think. And also, the most importantly, this is what I need to hear from you. What do you guys want me to talk about? If there's another topic you want me to talk about, politics, Trump, the Trump administration, or something else, sports, or whatever, you know, I'm gonna try to do my best to give you my view on this. Thank you.